A 68-year-old retired Air Force officer has been missing since February 27th in Albuquerque, New Mexico. A silver alert has been issued, and that's typically reserved for older missing people, sometimes who have health related issues. Now, to be clear, this isn't just any missing senior citizen. No. This is Major General William Neal McCaslin, a former commander of the Air Force Research Laboratory, the organization responsible for advanced military technology and science. He also worked on space systems and special programs at the Pentagon, projects that were so classified that many inside the government never even got to see them. And here's where the story really gets strange. The base that he once led, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, is historically linked to Project Blue Book. This is the reported U.S. military's official investigation into UFO sightings. McCaslin once oversaw a $2 billion budget and some of America's biggest secrets. So when somebody like that disappears, you know people start asking questions, particularly since McCaslin had disappeared right after the president announced that he was directing the release of UFO and extraterrestrial materials. So you can see why there are those online who are fully into theory mode right now, right? The FBI, multiple other agencies are now involved in this search. I want to bring in somebody who has been following this story closer than anyone, believes that McCaslin's disappearance has very important implications. Ross Coulthart is an investigative journalist who hosts News Nation's very popular Reality Check podcast, covers the stories that the mainstream media is too afraid to touch. Thank you so much for coming on the show. You called this a grave national security crisis. Why?
Good evening, Jesse. Well, Major General McCaslin, as you rightly noted, was an extremely senior commander at the Air Force Research Laboratories, which does a lot of the materials, aerospace, weapons research for the US Air Force and indeed the entire US Defense Department. He was in that role until 2013, and I'm told he was very, very highly cleared, very highly respected. And of course, as you rightly noted, Air Force Research Laboratories, Wright-Pat, is the location where the rumoured UAP materials from the 1947 Roswell incident were taken. It's long been rumoured to be a repository for top secret materials that were recovered from alleged non-human craft. And of course, McCaslin has been named previously in leaked emails that associated him with a plan back during the Clinton-Trump election campaign, where John Podesta, Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, was involved in conversations with General McCaslin and another general from the US Air Force about what was clearly an intention to declassify and release UFO secrets to the American public.
He has a wealth of information, a storied career. The circumstances surrounding his disappearance are bizarre, to say the least. No clear direction of travel, no identified clothing. That's what makes this so odd. Before we even get into the allegation of, let's say, someone took him, can we just cut right through it? I mean, the idea that he disappears right after the announcement that there's going to be a release of these UFO files, these UAP files, extraterrestrial files. I know a lot of people are trying to make a connection. Is there anything you're seeing besides it just being a very strange coincidence?
It's an alarming synchronicity. I think we can put it at that, Jesse. We do know that General McCaslin was well respected by people who were pushing for UAP disclosure, including very senior people in Hillary Clinton's campaign back in 2016.